Unreal Engine. Marie's Room is a short game designed to experience in one session. No save games are supported. So. Damit herzlich willkommen zu Marie's Room. Ich mache erstmal die Credits. Marie's Room. Kenny Lauren Handler, Dagmar Blumert, Lauren N. Higgins und noch andere Menschen. Mein Mikrofonkabel hat sich verheddert. Im Mikrofon. Alles gut, jetzt ist wieder da. Ja, special thanks to Peter, Helle, Jonathan Grisitz, Christine Teckmeier Higgins und Steam Greenlight Voters. Thank you for playing. Ja, das war's. Nein, okay. Ich drücke auf Start Game. Ich weiß nicht genau, wie lang das geht. Ich hoffe mal nicht so lange, nicht viel länger als eine Stunde.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Oh. Okay. Sorry, aber eine Sache. Bitte nicht. Oh, ich kann die Maus nicht. Okay, die Maussensitivität, da müssen wir halt mal mit klarkommen. Das ist mir ein bisschen zu schnell eigentlich, aber okay.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Okay. Wir suchen jetzt also nach unserem Journal, okay. Schauen uns natürlich erstmal ein wenig um. Errungenschaft freigeschaltet. Welcome back, Kelsey? Kelsey?
No, that's her parents' room. Look, Mr. Torres. Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Wieso hat sie Bilder von Menschen, also anderen Menschen, die sich geheiratet haben und so in ihrem Dings? Ach, keine Ahnung. Ich sehe nicht durch. Local Wind Guide.
California, crisp white wines. Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Das weiß ich nicht. Science Fair 2018, Second Place, okay. Wir haben also den zweiten Platz belegt. Glaube ich, dass wir das sagen. Ich nehme auch mal das Journal.
Hi,
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh. Oops.
I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
I have a dream.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans. That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Okay. Die Musik ist schön, ich weiß aber nicht, ob die Musik auf ist, ob die themafrei ist, ob das alles okay ist oder ob das jetzt... Weiß ich nicht. Mal sehen.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Okay, also der Torres wurde wohl, naja, mit einem Messer erstochen oder sowas. Also lebt noch, also kam ins Krankenhaus, hat es gerade überlebt und irgendwie, weiß ich nicht, viele Dinge sind geschehen. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Okay. Kelsey's phone.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Okay. Journal updated. Journal ist wahrscheinlich auf Tab, oder? Nicht. Ich werde mal kurz doch die Musik ein bisschen lauter machen. Okay, Menüs sind generell etwas lauter, denke ich. Und sie werde ich auch ein bisschen lauter machen. So.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that. Hated that thing.
Okay, man kann echt wirklich viel machen.
Ah, yes. The science project. Well, that's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
4. März, merken wir uns. 4. März.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Echt schön hier aus. Und das hat mich gerade irgendwie ein bisschen an SpongeBob erinnert, aber egal.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Okay. Library. Nicht? So.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
I'm not a.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Bitte kein schönes Lied. Oh, natürlich.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us. Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore.
Come and tell me what to do. 'Cause I'd do anything for me.
High school kids save classmates from hunger. Food rescue. After the school article, people keep asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero, so stupid, and I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story. So they stop bugging me, crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined food rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? November 2017. Also 21. November 2017. Oh mein Gott. They put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all the police saw. I wonder whether she remembers me from food rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her, isn't it weird? I would love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Okay, next. 4. Dezember 2017. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Ah, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good run, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. 22. Dezember 2017. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They are never gonna find him. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone, so I can forget that whole godful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and grabbed my dad, something snapped, and I would have punched him. Scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed them, but the other one got to me before I even knew they were two. I never saw their faces. Neither did my dad. So, they never got them. I'm not fearless. 5. Januar 2018. Nothing was different. We all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to care of. We need to take her out. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that all show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I'm a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Life matters. Loving the chemistry. Hier ist noch nix, aber hier, 21. Januar, I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep, I don't get what she's in him. She says I'm jealous as if money. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom and all on her own. Kelsey, the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. Beep boop. Na, noch was? 17. März. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I'm so friggin' proud. Huh. Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it hurts to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Oh god. Trying to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it. So every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in his jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swear like a mad woman. Must have. The fucking swear jar. I have a dream. I think he's crazy. Also April 13. April 2018. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that, as if I've got her right up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Oh Gott, das ist mir alles zu viel. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him on our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. But Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at a torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial here. There, meine ich. We need this beer, water, and oranges, like so many nights before. Trevor, no, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named, not today. Oh god, okay.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay, nochmal ins Journal. Journal ist mit wie I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. 5. Juli 2018.
That's Trevor's phone number. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Achso, warte mal. 5. Weiß ich nicht, keine Ahnung. Wird's wohl nicht sein. So raus können wir nicht. Türmatte.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't. He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Oh god, oh god. 9. Oh Oh, the sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night the heels stuck into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in a bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Okay, 9. Sonst haben wir nichts. Keine Zahlen. Nein. Keine Zahlen. Schon? Nein, das hatten wir schon. Achso. Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Okay. The Helm.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Okay. Das hat sich jetzt geändert. Ich glaube, das hier ist einfach nur dazu gekommen, oder? Ich glaube schon. Bin mir nicht sicher. I have a dream. Orange peel.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. John's pool. I was scared shitless the first time. Ich glaube, es sollte eigentlich shirtless heißen, nicht shitless. But 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill, best night ever. Okay. Sonst noch keine Menü. Der Fan. So, die Map. Ich mach mal wieder an. Einfach nur so. Bumblebee. Kann ich nichts anklicken. Ripped Shirt.
Trevor, what an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Kelsey broke up with Trevor finally. She can do so much better than than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck. I promised not to stress, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Sie war also bei La La Land. Hier ist die 4. 9 und 4 haben wir. Und das könnt ihr mal einscannen, wenn ihr Bock habt. Wenn das funktioniert, ich weiß es nicht. Ich lasse es mal so, ich bewege mal nichts. Und okay. 4. 9 und 4. Journal updated. Wenn es wenigstens dahin springen würde, wo es geupdatet ist, ne? Da. 4. I'm alone. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classic Night at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually frigging hugged her. And she pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor I saw was enjoying the show. Und his stupid cheerleader friends. Okay, das ist schon scheiße, aber was soll man machen? So, machen wir irgendwie hier oben drauf.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well.
Oh.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Okay, also die Eltern sind echt alle scheiße hier. Muss ich sagen. I'm not, was hat sie hier gesagt?
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. Chemistry holds no surprises.
I'm not, warte mal, zack.
She
I'm not,
must have written it down here somewhere.
ist
She
schade.
must.
Ich habe geschrieben, I'm not a weirdo, weil sie, naja, weil das halt so ist. Ich denke, das Journal wurde geupdatet. Sie hat doch gesagt, das Journal wurde geupdatet. Mhm. Hier, Happy Birthday, Mom. Okay. Das sind echt kleine Sachen, auf die man achten muss. Also. Kelsey's phone.
I thought I was so lucky.
Ja, schön. Sorry, das Bild ist, das Spiel ist echt gut, aber das ist echt anstrengend. Ah!
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Okay. Kein Update, glaube ich, beim Journal. Da ist auch ein Zettel. Nimm den Zettel. Oh, natürlich nicht. Stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Sie hat den... Okay, calm down a bit. That night she was with Trevor. And he's such a fucking asshole. She different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows what she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I would answer the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really. Except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather asleep here right now as I write this. She's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and that's okay with it. It took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike, because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones' orange grove. In broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting cold. Okay. Oh.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. the cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Okay. Next thing.
I'm not a shadow person.
Ah, I'm not a shadow person. Soll ich jetzt schreiben? I'm not a shadow person.